Hi, hello, my name is Beth, and this is Rad Art, a show where I pick someone out of pop culture who I think is magical, tell you why I think they're magical, and then I draw them, and I try different techniques when I can. And I'm excited for today because Kyle T. Webster just came out with a new brush pack, and it is buttery delicious. It's halftones, but with like pen pressure halftones, PPHT. But before I got into that sweet, sweet PPHT, I tried to do a gouache painting and it didn't go so well. And the person who I'm drawing deserves more respect than that. You know who she is. Y'all been suggesting her for months and months and months. JK Rowling. I wish I had cute circle glasses, but I just have these glasses, so. They're a little dirty. Let's get into it. My queen, my literary mother, the woman who brought me Hermione Granger, aka my spirit animal. It's been a long time coming, but here she is on Rad Portraits, the one and only JK Rowling. Joanne Jo Rowling is a British novelist, screenwriter, and film producer who defined a whole generation's childhoods with her phenomenally successful book series, Harry Potter. Rowling was born in 1965 and grew up in both Gloucestershire, England, and Chepstow, Gwent in southeast Wales. As a child, she was surrounded by books and describes herself as your basic common or garden bookworm, complete with the freckles and national health spectacles. She attended college at Exeter University in Exeter, England, studying in Paris for a year, and afterward worked a multitude of different jobs, including one as a researcher at Amnesty International, where she read letters sent from men and women informants who risked their lives to share their experiences under totalitarian regimes. It was in 1990 that the idea of Harry Potter was born on a delayed train from Manchester to London's King's Cross. But it was just an idea at the time. She moved to Portugal to teach English, fell in love, got married, had a daughter, got divorced, got a restraining order, and moved to Edinburgh with the first 3 chapters of the Sorcerer's Stone in her suitcase. At 28 years old, Rowling felt like a failure. A divorced single mother living off of welfare, she described herself as being poor as it is possible to be in modern Britain without being homeless. As shocking as it seems looking at her now, at that stage of her life, Rowling was diagnosed with clinical depression and considered suicide. The silver lining of her situation was that it gave her the freedom to write, and write she did. In 1997, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone was published, and in a year's time between the awards and rights auctions, Rowling had over £100,000 in her pocket and was finally able to provide a stable life for both her and her daughter. Over the next decade, Rowling would go on to be named Author of the Year, and the last 4 Harry Potter books consecutively set records as the fastest-selling books in history. Harry Potter has been translated into 65 languages, 9 major motion pictures with more on the way, and has cemented itself in the heart of at least one little Detroit-born artist. Me. I'm talking about me. I'm a Ravenclaw. My Patronus is a vulture. Like, I know all the things. I love it so much. There's so much to talk about with this wonderful, wonderful woman. With the incredible success of the Harry Potter franchise, Rowling was named by Forbes as the 2nd richest female entertainer in the world. Now, she's no longer on Forbes' list. Her significant contributions to charity have knocked her net worth down from the billions, so, like, I guess that sucks? Except that it super doesn't. Rowling's philanthropic contributions to the world are great and many. In the year 2000, she started the Volant Charitable Trust, which combats poverty and social inequalities such as the ones that Rowling personally experienced in her darker days. She raises money to aid one-parent families. The books Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, as well as Quidditch Through the Ages, were written for the UK anti-poverty fundraiser Comic Relief, and have raised £15.7 million for the cause. The Children's High Level Group, or Lumos, benefited from her writing the tales of Beetle the Bard to the tune of £20 million. She donates to multiple sclerosis research and treatment, as it was the illness that took her mother, and so much more. JK Rowling is a cut above the rest of us. Her impact on the world was and continues to be incredible, and I owe a huge part of my adolescent enjoyment to her stories. Thank you. You're a queen, and there aren't enough words. Guys, you know the drill by now. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe to Snarled if you haven't already. If you like me and you want to see more of what I do, I have my own personal channel called Beth Be Rad, link in the description down below. I also have a gaming channel called Fresh Plays I've been doing for a couple years, link down in the description as well. Check out all the awesome content we have on this channel. Snarled just launched Hissy Fit. There's so much good stuff. I am sweating so much in this sweatshirt. Leave me a comment with who you want me to draw for the next Rad Portraits, and until then, bye-bye!